Hey guys, welcome to the studio and the video, and as always, come on in, make yourself comfortable. And in this video, I'd like to give you my opinion on whether or not you really need to be a good musician to be a good audio recording engineer. And my short answer on that would be no. So if that's all you want to hear is my opinion on that, then there's no need to watch the rest of the video. No, but seriously, let me give you a couple more thoughts on that and tell you why I believe that. The reason that I think that it's really not that necessary to be a good musician or have good technical skills is because, as I always say, you use your ears first. And so, therefore, if you can hear what sounds good and what sounds bad and know what it takes to get to those sounds, then that's really what's most important in becoming a good recording engineer. Alongside all the other things is being able to communicate with the people that you're recording and, basically being able to find out what it is that you actually want to get recorded and get the best sounds possible. Now, I think in our situations, I talk mostly about project studios and home studios. So, in all probability, most of us are already probably musicians already first, and then we've become recording engineers so we can record our music. We've become our own producers, so therefore we're wearing a couple of different hats in this situation, basically out of necessity, or we enjoy to do it as well. Now, obviously, or not so obviously, being a good musician helps you to understand what it takes to get a good sound out of an instrument. Say it's drums or getting a good guitar sound, or if you're recording somebody else and you're having a tough time getting a good drum sound, you would probably realize right off the bat that maybe the drums themselves just aren't sounding good, or maybe it's the way the guy's playing it. And I'm not talking so much about the technical aspect of how you've got things mic'd up, but really having a little bit more intimacy with that particular instrument by being a player yourself of that instrument is going to help you get a better sound. Another aspect, if you're working with other musicians, if you're a musician and you're skilled or trained at reading music, that's going to help because you may have some sessions where people bring in charts if you're recording commercials or ensembles that are working off of sheet music, and they say go to the 15th bar or skip to the second chorus on the sheet music, and let's punch in there. You're going to understand and be able to follow along best, and basically stay on track with the musicians. So being a musician, that aspect is going to be very helpful. But like I say, getting back to what I always say, you use your ears first. And so therefore, that's what's really most important. There's a lot of recording engineers in the big boy world and the big studios where the engineers, they're not musicians first, they're engineers first. And it's because they have skills of being able to record really well, and they have the ability to communicate with other people and understand what they're saying and be able to get to that goal quickly. And they may play guitar and such, or a little bit of keyboards or whatever, but I found that a lot of people that basically are just engineers first, even though they may be a good musician or they're a musician, they may not really be that great of a musician. They may dabble at guitar or that sort of thing. But like I say, I think in our situations, at least in my situations, I'd like to think I'm a musician first and then a recording engineer. And then I'd also like to think that my recording skills are really catching up with my musical abilities as well. But that's the short and quick on what I think on that. Do you need to be a great musician to be a great recording engineer? In my belief, no, but it's very helpful. So, again, that's all I've got to say on that subject. You may agree or disagree, but I more than appreciate you watching the video. Feel free to comment, subscribe, the drill, all the above. At any rate, we'll check you out in the next video, guys. Take care.